Hi, I'm Scott, Machine Gun Dad. Welcome to my channel, experiment channel, whatever. Anyway, when I bought my high point, the first high point, I bought a Model C. I didn't know any difference between models. As I learned a little more, I realized the current model is a C9. So I got one of the gun shop locally, Ultra Firearms, and their name and number will appear on here because it was a smoking deal, but I did buy it. It wasn't freebie, but they gave me a good deal. So I want to show you the difference between the two, and then we're going to shoot them, and I'll give you my opinion is are you suffering if you have a C versus a C9? First of all, we'll do it this way so you can see the engraving. If my son was able to pick this up, in my left hand is the C, in my right hand is the C9. Now, I'm going to rotate these and we're going to look at them differently. As you can see, they're basically the same size, same weight. On the C, we have 3 white dots. On the C9, at least the version I have, we have red in the back and yellow in the front. The other thing on the C is the sight is adjustable. I'll spin this up so he can show you. There's a small set screw there that you can adjust for elevation. And there is a small screw here that you can adjust for windage. Both of these guns are sighted in. This one, however, the sights are fixed. I think they're actually cast into the slide. Safeties are the same. Everything else feels the same. This one has a shiny finish, this one has a dull finish. So this C has a shiny, C9 has a dull finish. Most of the differences are internal. Okay. Before we show you some of the differences internally, we're not going to take them apart, we'll just show you function difference. These are the 2 magazines. C9, C. Big differences. First of all, the C9 has a finger rest on the bottom. The C does not. The other big difference is, and this is kind of important, on the C9 you'll see a little cut right where my fingernail is. On the C you will not. Last round hold open, no last round hold open. Now, High Point says, and I've tested it, you can use the C9 magazine in a C. You cannot use the early style magazines in anything with the last round hold open because there's no cut here. It will force that hold open either to break or to bend. So this goes in only the C, this goes in both guns. So if you have a C, by all means buy the new style magazine. Also, since this has a little finger rest on it, makes the C way more comfortable to shoot. Now, what's the advantage of these 2 different magazines? Well, first of all, I'll pick them up. This is the C. Of course, it's empty. These were all checked before we started. But I should probably put it in the right way instead of upside down. No last round hold open. And it will fire with the magazine in, of course, but also with the magazine out. The C9, empty, put the magazine in, locks open on the last round. Huge improvement. Of course, it'll fire with the magazine in, but it will not fire with the magazine out. So, no magazine disconnect, no last round hold open. Last round hold open, magazine disconnect, finger thing. So if these are both the same, C9's better. But if you have a C, you're not really that far behind. You will see in the shooting, because we already filmed the shooting, I flinch apparently with High Points. And since the C doesn't have a last round hold open, that'll help me with my flinching. I'll learn to get through that. Basically, they're both decent guns. They're not great guns. They're not good guns, but they're both decent guns. If you have the C, there's no need to upgrade to a C9. Just buy the C9 magazines, and you get the finger upgrade anyway. Either way, we'll be out on the range in a second. Hi, we're to the range portion. I have my C9 and my C. Fancy holster there. We're going to fire 8 out of the C9, it'll lock open. I'm going to put it on the ground. I'm going to fire 8 out of the C. See if one right after the other, if there's much of a difference. Locked open. Down on the ground. Now the C. Oh boy, I keep flinching. Alright, basically, conclusions. Is the C better than the C9? Or vice versa? C9's better because it locks open on the last round. Other than that, they shoot exactly the same. And when I put the C9 magazine in a C, it solves that problem with the finger falling off. Anyway, don't know if we taught you anything. Don't know if we showed you anything. Thanks for coming to the channel.